Welcome back. I'm Don Clark. This is Channel 29's Close-Up, and in this segment, the month of October has been designated all across the nation as Arts and Humanities Month. Well, here in Kern County, coming up on Saturday, October the 16th, an event that is scheduled to highlight and underscore the importance of the arts in all of our lives. It's called Walk for the Arts. And here to tell us all about this event is, first of all, the Executive Director of the Arts Council of Kern, Annabelle Cahn, and with Annabelle is the coordinator of this walk, Mona Covey. Annabelle, first of all, I'd like you to just kind of describe to us the local climate in which this event is occurring in terms of the health of the arts right now in Kern County.
May I just make a modification before I do that?
Of course.
The day itself is Arts Awareness Day, and the walk is one of two events that will be taking place on that day.
On Saturday, October the 16th.
On Saturday, October the 16th.
There's the walk, and then there's a dinner.
There's the walk, and then there's a celebration.
We'll talk about that.
The arts in Kern County are, as is the case across the country, somewhat in the throes of having to grapple with the impact that the economy has had on all of our lives, so that the arts themselves become somewhat more vulnerable to downsizing, if you will. It has had an impact on our arts and education programs. It's had an impact on patronage. It's had an impact on the public going out to participate in arts events. And essentially, we are at a moment in time where we have to say, wait, we've got to reverse this process, because it is a critical part of the quality of all of our lives that we recognize the fact that we can't allow this to happen. We have to reverse and make it possible for us to reshape the way we go about the business of endorsing the arts.
And I know, Annabelle, you have a very strong conviction that whether you're the president of a bank or a worker in an oil field, a grower on a tractor, a farm laborer picking apples
Correct.
or fruit off the trees, that art has an important part in all of our lives.
Precisely. Every one of us has the potential to create on some level, and we need to somehow make it possible for people to gain that confidence in their own abilities to give some voice to whatever it is, especially with our children who, especially at-risk populations, but at the other spectrum, are creative, talented youth. It gives them an outlet, it gives them legitimacy, it gives them a sense of self-worth, it gives them the potential of being able to apply the whole thinking process to every facet of their lives, artistic and non-artistic alike.
Well, as you were saying, to reverse this trend of maybe declining support for the arts just because of the conditions we're facing, two events coming up on October the 16th to give some new momentum and some fresh vitality to what's happening. And Mona, you're heading up something called Walk for the Arts. Tell us about what's going to happen.
Okay. Yes, I'm a community volunteer, just responded to basically an advertisement for help, and I'm really glad I got involved. I had an interest in arts awareness. The Walk for the Arts is going to be on Saturday, October 16th from approximately 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's a walk that you can either really compete in or you can just stroll along. It's going to be a 2-mile walk around down Truxton and 19th Street in downtown Bakersfield.
Where does it start? Where do you gather?
Well, we're going to have different registration points, but the main registration point will be at the Arts Council office at the corner of Truxton and Chester.
Mm-hmm.
You can register between 9 and 10, and you can pre-register, that is sign up ahead of time, or you can come down that day and register.
Now, Mona, besides being a volunteer, you're a busy mother. You have the 3 young children. What would you say to other busy parents out there with children? What's in it for them?
Well, that's one reason why I really enjoy working on this Walk for the Arts, is because on a selfish level, I look forward to events that I can take my children to that are both a certain length of time, like take up most of a day, that always helps, and inexpensive, but also enriching and educational. In this case, my children, I've thought about taking them to the different art galleries and museums, but we just haven't seemed to have gotten around to it. So this way we're going to go to the library, we're going to see theater, we're going to see dance, singing along the way, all along the whole route on the sidewalk. We're going to have all kinds of activities. Go into galleries, see art on the walls. We're going to see writers performing extemporaneously on the sidewalk. It's just a lot of things for my children to witness and be a part of.
And then that night, a gala celebration. Tell us about that, Annabelle.
This is going to be the first annual Arts Awards dinner, and it will celebrate the achievements of the arts in Kern County for the last 25 years. It will honor, there will be 50 or so categories, everything from, and everyone from arts patrons, be they business or corporate, to individual patrons, to volunteers who've actually often worked hundreds of hours without any thought of being given any form of recognition, who've been making it possible for lots of our arts institutions to thrive and survive.
Excuse me, where's the dinner going to be and how much is it going to be?
Well, the dinner will be at the Sheraton Inn in the Gardens. It will be $30 per person. And by the way, the walk has a small registration fee as well, so we need to make people aware of the fact that...
$5 for the walk, I think, $1 for students, and kids get in free.
Under 12.
Under 12, free.
Now,
while you're talking, Annabelle, we're running short on time. I'm going to ask my director, Dan Kirshner. Dan, if you would put up the number that they can call here for the Arts Council of Kern for information on any of this, on the dinner, on the Walk for the Arts. We've got about 30 seconds. So
all right.
What do we...
Artists, institutions, media, publications, the patrons, institutions, they will all be honored. Urban planning, architecture, everything that corresponds to the quality of our life in an artistic way will be celebrated that evening.
And what do you hope is going to happen with that day in our community? Bottom line.
Bottom line, I think we need to get people re-engaged, re-excited about the possibilities that can be a part of their lives. Festivals, education, personal expression, changing our environment, or all of it.
Well, Annabelle and Mona, I hope this small coverage helps to make that happen and provide some more catalyst and momentum behind a really wonderful event. And
well, thank you for helping us.
And thank you for being on.
Hope you'll come down.
Come down.
I'm going to be out of state that day. I wish I weren't, or I would be there, I guarantee. Next week, we're going to have our quarterly look at Kern County's heritage and history. That's going to wrap up this edition. Thanks for watching, and thanks for caring. For Channel 29's Close Up, I'm Don Clark. Have a great week.